Well, folks, this is Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I am John Ritlin.
Yes.
And that's yes. That's who that is right there. That is Chris, actually. And this is a Raw Toronto review. This is the 15th straight show that they've had in the Air Canada Centre. God damn it, Chris. 15th straight show. No, it's actually the third. But I think they're actually supposed to have SmackDown in the same arena. So the Toronto fans are going to get tired. Anyway, Goldberg started off the show.
Yeah.
They woke him up from his nap, so that was nice.
Yeah, he's a bit Oldberg.
Jeez. I mean, look, I'm still not sure how to call the whole thing that happened at Survivor Series, but hey, Goldberg is there. He seemed fired up. Good.
And so did the crowd.
They did seem fired up, understandably. They were happy to see a champion new because the Raptors are never going to win anything. He did sound winded, though, but that's understandable. He's still getting back in the groove of wrestling. One could argue he never actually started wrestling to begin with, but yeah, I agree. Now, Goldberg's in the Rumble, so it's official. Goldberg is in the Rumble.
Yes.
Please make him sooner than number 25, because otherwise, that guy's gonna get gassed so soon. And look, it's not that he's not in good shape. He is, except for the love handles. But come on, the man tweaked his shoulder throwing around independent wrestlers right before Survivor Series. I'm not too keen on what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's impactful in short bursts. That sounded a lot better in my head, actually. But what do you think of the opening segment? Damn it, Chris. What do you think of the opening segment?
I mean, it was all right, but honestly, I think the best thing that they could possibly do is get Lesnar ready to fight Goldberg in WrestleMania. The music plays, the pyrotechnics come out, and then the second it dies down, it's Goldberg.
Dwayne Gill. Is Dwayne Gill even still alive? Somebody comment to me about that. But yeah, it was decent. Gilbert cut. That was decent.
Hornswoggle.
I think Hornswoggle's taller. New Day. No, poor Dwayne Gill. New Day versus Cesaro. Sheamus. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I think they're doing this whole thing now where New Day's going to get new challengers up until Roadblock, or at least for the next couple of weeks, which I like. Make them finally defend the titles, or at day 456 that Xavier said. So they only got 22 more days. And it was a great finish. It was a great match. It was a great finish. Cesaro and Sheamus getting screwed again, but still, I think that this is going to build to them getting. I think what's going to happen, Cesaro and Sheamus, Gallows and Anderson will get screwed over next week since they won their number one contenders match, and you'll have a three-way match at Roadblock. Yeah, and maybe Gallows and Anderson win, and then Cesaro and Sheamus beat them in a month or two. Why not?
Yeah,
I mean, that'd be something. It wasn't a bad match, though. I enjoyed it. New Day's kind of coming full circle. They started out as faces, turned heel really quickly, organically became baby faces, and now they're going back to heel. I like it. I enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, and it's about time for New Day to end. Just let them get the record and kill them.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what's going to have to happen. Like, by no later than this coming Mania. After that, they need to be done.
Yeah.
You can carry it through to Mania if you want. You still need some tag teams because you have the Shining Stars.
Shining Star for you to see.
Woo! That's a good song. Anyway, Enzo naked in the hall.
Hurts me.
Speaking of hurts, Dick hurts. Enzo was naked.
Oh, my knees.
Still gets me every time. Enzo naked in the hall. Of course, it was flesh tone underwear or whatever the hell he had. But still, Lana, woo! I mean, boy, she looked.
God. Yeah. No one would be soft there.
No one would be soft. I bet she's soft, though. Rusev talking to Lana. It's like, it's like, we got a problem here. Well, I wouldn't call it a problem. All the dick jokes in the world. That was fun. Indeed. That was fun. That was good stuff. Enzo is much better talker than he is a wrestler.
Yeah.
And it worked. It was entertaining. I enjoyed
it. He's like, what would happen if you took out 2/3 of Kevin Owens? Oh, just
and
the promo part.
Hair. Oh, I thought you were going to say add more hair. So Stephanie and Foley, who's the heel, really? Who's the heel now? I don't know who the heel is.
I think Foley is kind of a face.
I think he is.
I mean,
among all the hair. Yeah, it's kind of a little scary. But anyway,
that's what I hear.
Zayn getting poor Foley losing his ear in Germany. So, anyway, Zayn gets put in a match with Braun Strowman, but you had Cedric Alexander and Arya Daivari. It's nice to see that Arya Daivari recovered and was not hurt after Swan sort of botched that whole thing on the kickoff show last night.
Yeah.
Good match. Alexander looked pretty strong. Daivari didn't look too bad. Hopefully he gets more of a chance. I enjoyed that. It was decent.
Cedric was very entertaining.
Cedric. Why did I not think that you were going to do that when you did that during the show? I mean, that's true. The highlight reel stuff. Owens and Jericho banter. The friendship's going to split up. And it's like, we know who to blame. Roman Reigns. They suckered us in. Oh my God, that was brilliant.
And sinker.
That was brilliant. I was like, at first I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh my God, they're really got. I'm like, they effing swerved us. And by the way, no, Reigns was not used to get.
I'm sorry, did you just reference swerved?
Did I?
Yeah.
No. I was actually referencing what Vince Russo used to do. He used to book WWE and WCW and used to always come with swerves. Stuff out of nowhere that made no sense. That made WWE seem very Jerry Springer. Anyway.
Out of nowhere, eh?
Out of nowhere. It's a good Clockwork Orange impression there, Chris.
I was going for the swan eyes.
I mean, that's good. We'll actually get to that in a bit. That was a brilliant swerve, though. It was great stuff. Reigns, by the way.
Bored of watching Owens.
I know. Oh man, Owens is fantastic. And him and Jericho just worked out so well. The turn is coming. Jericho is going, I'd say put it to the Rumble. Have that match happen at the Rumble. You got enough of a build. You don't need to do it at Roadblock. You can stretch this out longer. That sounded, again, a lot less dirty in my head. But still, boos for Reigns. My God. Oh my God. This is working well. 2014, it's not working. 2015, it's not working. Let's just keep pushing.
Hey, Vince, how good are you at digging holes? I mean, other than the one you're digging yourself into.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, have you seen all the suits that he wears? He should dig a hole for all the ugly suits he has. Throw him in with Lawler's clothes. Ooh, that would make a naked Vince and Lawler. Well, no,
and that image is now repressed.
Yep, no, and repress. Lana looked really, really good. Woo! Oh my God, nice and pink. And
if you can't tell, he's got a bit of a thing for Lana.
I have more of a thing for Ashley. She knows who she is. Hacking jokes though. Enzo saying, the only way is if your people hack my phone. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was gold. It was such gold. It was so fantastic. Enzo and Rusev.
He was rushing for punts. He was not stalling at all.
He was not putting them in there. Enzo versus Rusev. I mean, that happened. Rusev beat him easily. Then again,
I mean, what would you expect?
I mean, really, it's like, I figured that Enzo might use his hair to power out of the accolade, but he didn't.
Grease power.
It's the word that you heard. Anyway.
Bird.
Wow. Golden Truth versus Gallows and Anderson. At least Gallows and Anderson won.
Yes.
That's the best part about this. Move on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Gallows and Anderson, again, New Day should not.
I thought you said move on.
I did, but I want to say this much about their next week match, though. New Day should not win or should not lose the titles yet.
Right.
If they're this close to if they were 3 months away from the record, then fine.
Yeah.
If they're less than a month.
Give it to them so that we don't feel
cheated
too bad when they get broken up by someone.
Yes.
More interesting.
Like broken New Day, like broken Matt Hardy. Zayn versus Braun.
They sad.
I knew you'd come. Zayn versus Braun. Well, that happened.
Yeah.
Why are they burying Zayn? Why? What?
They shouldn't.
No. And this nothing against Braun. Braun has come along just fine. Better than I thought he would.
Building up Braun is a great idea, but you got to build up the thing too.
Zayn has that it. He has the crowd connection, not just in Canada, but all over.
Yeah.
And wrestling ability.
Do not make Zayn a jobber.
Yeah. You want to make Ryder a jobber? Well, he basically is already. So, yeah. But no, Zayn could be what Daniel Bryan.
Boy. That's his job.
Cabby. I actually like Cabby. Well, that's Zayn, but anyway.
You're not even good enough to be an Uber driver. You're going to be on Lyft.
I mean, I'd use Zayn better. Please give him a good performance in the Rumble. He doesn't need to win the thing. Give him a 30-minute performance, and I'm happy. And give him a good match at Roadblock, please. He's going to be on the
May I
kickoff.
just say Roadblock is a really stupid name.
They had one earlier this year. It was a special event in Canada. It's actually not bad, but it was a stupid name. Our home and native land. Canada, you're awesome, by the way.
It's not ours.
No, it's really not.
America. Yeah. All
right. Charlotte, Dana, Sasha, and Nia. I mean, those are feuds that are probably going to happen. I mean, even though Charlotte and Bayley are going to happen, the Dana turn's coming because they feel that Dana could be a babyface because that's worked with Reigns so far. Sasha and Nia will happen in the Roadblock. I think it's pretty obvious because Sasha's not winning next week.
Sasha versus Semi because Nia can barrel through people.
She could. I mean, she eats most girls. Charlotte and Nia versus Bailey and Sasha was okay. It was fine. Sasha gained the win. Builds to next week. I agree. I do not think that Sasha's going to win, though.
No.
It's sad, but...
I'm just sick of seeing Charlotte in the way that they're, scripting her.
Yeah, if they stop scripting... See, because here's the thing. She was a little more of an effective heel here, but still, if you give people too much shit to be scripted with, it's going to come across as shit.
Plus, if you have too many dirty wins, oh boy, we have Flair 2.0.
I mean, and the thing is see, Rick could pull that off because he was able to make people look better.
Yeah.
But he was booked to be able to do that. If you don't book Charlotte to make her opponents look good also, and just beat them out of nowhere, and then have Vince get mad at Sasha for not selling a table spot for no reason.
Well, you're not happy enough to break through the table.
I mean, Vince, she's only like 95 pounds. I mean, and it was a decent women's match. Anyway, Swan.
Swing.
Rich Swan.
Oh, yes.
You do use it so much better. Can you meth handle this?
I can see it too. The future. My God, that man's got some giant eyes.
He does, but Swan, no,
He's also got some giant leaps.
Some giant moves.
Oh yeah.
Swan, Dar, and Perkins. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Hashtag give Perkins the Shoryuken.
I love it. I love it. Sonic Boom. That's the only Street Fighter reference I could come up with. Besides Raul Julia.
Sorry, when you said Sonic Boom, I was thinking of a different game.
Rise of Lyric.
Yeah,
that was
talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. And I thought Sonic 06 was bad.
Sonic 06 is bad,
but it was rushed to development. Moving on.
Yes.
Owens versus, but still fun cruiserweight match. Swan gets the victory. That should be a fun match at Roadblock. I'd be fine with Swan beating Kendrick. Yeah. I'd be fine with that. I don't think it'll happen, but I'd be fine with it. Owens versus Rollins, no DQ. That was really fun. Really fun. It was pay-per-view quality on TV.
Definitely.
Pay-per-view quality on TV. That running buckle bomb through the table. That could have ended badly.
Oh god, all of that could have ended badly, especially the jump from the rails.
He did that in the Shield Evolution feud in 2014. That was pretty cool. When Rollins kept holding his leg, I'm like, oh, for the love of God, not another leg injury, not another leg injury, please, don't have it happen. I don't wish it to happen to anybody, Roman Reigns, but I don't wish it to happen to Roman Reigns.
That's rather subtle.
To be fair, maybe him being off TV for a couple months might do him a favor. Then again, the suspension didn't do him any favor because he still got booed. But I still enjoyed it, though. I thought Owens versus Rollins was great. And the caveat was Jericho and Reigns were barred from ringside. So, of course, a guy in a Sin Cara mask attacks at some point. That was good, though. Because I literally thought it was Sin Cara. Actually, at first, I was like, cool, there's a fan attack. No, that's Sin Cara.
Yeah, they sold it well enough, but
they did.
Then again, I mean, it's not.
When I saw the hair, I probably should have guessed. I saw the hair in the back.
Yeah, you could have just let Kevin Owens win legitimately, and
it was no DQ. I mean, he could have just beat Seth to the point where that happened, but
because neither side would have looked weak after that.
Not after that. I mean, it's not that Owens looks horribly weak, but yes, like you said, they could have made Owens look stronger.
Because Kevin Owens is not like The Miz who can only cut great promos. Kevin Owens is, for lack of a better term, the full package.
He is. His wife agrees. That was good stuff. That was a horrible joke.
Yes.
But no, what you said, no, you're right. He's complete package, promos, ability to sell moves, sell matches, even on commentary. If he's ever injured for 3-4 months, I was saying this to you, to have him be on commentary during Raw and just have him do that because he's going to outshine. Besides, him and Graves would be great on commentary.
Yeah,
can you imagine that?
This guy's going to be a WWE legend for decades to come.
Yeah, I mean, if he sticks with the company, I mean, I think Owens is 33, 34. I think it's about what his age is. Maybe 32. Yeah. So he's probably only got maybe 7-8 years left because I don't see him going much past 40.
There's Goldberg.
True, but I don't see Owens going much past 40. Yeah. I don't. But he's still going to have some great years. And he's going to have some great years on commentary should he choose. But I enjoyed the Rollins versus Owens match. You've got some great build. I think you could end up having Rollins versus Reigns versus Owens versus Jericho at Roadblock. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. They would probably end up giving the title to Reigns there because we can't have nice things. They will.
No.
Watch them do it. Watch them do it. I'm not saying they
I
should.
think they've heard enough from the fans that they're going to try something different with Reigns at some point, but right now, no.
No, true, but they gave him the U.S. title, and how well that worked. He hasn't defended. He's defended it twice in 2
Right.
months. So anyway, I agree.
Garbage.
I thought Raw, there was some filler, but everything moved in the right direction where they were getting something to Roadblock. Interested in the next couple tag team, or a couple matches. They're having championship matches for tag team, women's next week. That should be fun. I should be here, provided that we're, that I'm not totally out of it, like always. That was enjoyable. I'll say a B minus episode. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I should say B. I'll say B.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a terrific match between Owens and Rollins.
That really did bump it up from being like a C.
Yeah.
It's not that other people didn't give a solid effort. It didn't feel like
it is a TV. It's the TV episode.
They do need to. They did better with this at pacing it, except all the commercials interrupted some of the flow of the matches. You gotta pace your commercials better.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say B. You say?
I have to give it a B as well.
Okay. I enjoyed that. So, do you agree with what we said? Do you disagree? Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter link.
Subscribe.
Why are you pointing at my notepad? I mean, that's okay. My Twitter link is in the description. He does not have a Twitter. Stop asking. In real honesty with John Ritland, I'm John Ritland.
#Al my niece.
We'll see you soon, folks.